Smack my bitch up.
So good, dude. What up, Buzz fan? We back with another Beers and Bars album reaction. Today we got none other than the Prodigy. The Prodigy themselves.
Man.
Yo, so here we go, Buzz fam. Y'all put us on the Prodigy and dropped it in our comment section overall, or on the channel, right? And we did one song and everybody went crazy.
Yeah, so like it was a Firestarter song.
Firestarter.
All right, and just to make things clear though, look, I knew about the group because I knew Firestarter like back in like 96, 97 time frame though. I knew that song, and I of course I knew the famous Smack Your Trick Up, too as well. though, so I knew that though, but like never tapped in, like I never like fully like sunk into the group, so it's good. I mean, so like for me, hey, I'm just like Casey, like other than Firestarter and Smack My Bitch Up, I'm getting everything in, for the first time, and it's dope, and it's just like, wow.
And Buzz fan, for me, I was like 10 years old when this album came out, right? So
it's like, Mom, can I listen to Smack My Bitch Up?
I definitely wasn't listening to no song named Smack My Chick Up. I tell you that right now. My mama would have been smacking me up. She heard this. But,
Smack my son up.
But no, Buzz fam. So appreciate y'all pulling up and going down the rabbit hole with us. A bunch of y'all let us know that we should check it out on vinyl because it got that different sound. Now, y'all know we love vinyl reactions, or if you're new here, we try to do all of our album reactions on vinyl because it sounds way better. And y'all weren't lying. Like, this has got like a totally different sound than what it has over there on the YouTube upload or whatever from what, like 15 years ago, where like y'all roasted us in the comments about the time of this album drop, because we just looked at the release date on YouTube, which clearly was wrong. But that's neither here nor there. If y'all new here, welcome to the Buzz fam. We do cut up versions of album reactions from vinyl on YouTube because otherwise they get blocked. The full versions, the uncut versions, are over on Patreon. So if you want to see the uncut version and jam out with us for the whole thing, it's over there. It's live. It's like $3 to join. No big deal. Help offset some cost of some vinyl, And beer.
So we about to get into Breathe.
Breathe. Buzz fam, cheers.
Yep.
And let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's enjoy a new album. like breakdown. Just the drum.
See that kick right there?
Yeah.
Tap, 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 tap.
that breakdown.
Perfect.
Yo,
Yeah.
is it just 2 songs on the side?
Yeah.
Dang.
So.
Buzz fam, yo. The elements in it. This kind of reminds me of like the first time we listened to The Streets or like AM Arctic Monkeys or something,
Yeah.
right? Like when you get like a totally different sound, like it's just something like completely in like a lane of its own.
This was like super unique, man. And it's just like, I don't know, like I think about groups like A Tribe Called Quest. I think about Outkast. I think about what DJ Quick does. I think about, Chasing Status. I think about, and then
Plan
also like
B.
The Streets. I think about Plan B. I think about, the Prodigy. I mean, like, it's just like, this was a new sound. I'm like, this was like the sound that just like came out of nowhere for like a lot of people.
Nobody was
like, willing to
doing
bet.
something like that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, this is like super duper unique, man. And wow,
like,
I'm just.
It would be very polarizing, right? Like, especially in like, what, 97 when this came out?
Yeah, man.
Like,
And that's why, I put in the comments at first, like when, like we brought out Firestarter, like I was all thinking, hey, like is this weird drum and bass kind of,
Right, yeah.
Or like, was this like a branch of drum and bass? And I was like really trying to get that answer though, right there, because it just had some of those.
It's very rare that somebody comes up with something so unique and so new without some sort of other influence.
Yeah.
I'd be very curious to know what their influence was.
Yeah.
To like get them to this point, right?
Yeah.
And comments probably be like drugs, but like
Drugs. I'm like, a lot of hot times, inspired these dope ass beats. But yeah, hey y'all, so we about to get to that other side. All right, Buzz fam. Yo, we back. We about to get some of that diesel power.
Diesel
in
power.
Here. Yeah.
I got Belgian beer power.
From Belgium.
Yo, I used to check out lyrics upon the format, build with skill, with technique, computer aid at. My lyrical form is clouds on your brainstorm. I get hype, think, thought, flow, acrobat, sync the track, pump the track, dance missions, clubs like pose, react bots, the cosmic boss with Prodigy, flipping astrology. My intellect's the power with diesel power. Woo!
Yo, this dope.
Blows your mind drastically, fantastically. Blows your mind drastically, fantastically. Blows your mind drastically, fantastically. Blows Blows your mind drastically, fantastic, wins fantastically. Blows your mind drastically, fantastically. Blows your mind drastically, fantastic. Back attack, the whack packs you back to me. You don't want none, high quality action be still standing, damaging your other man and quick reverse, potent as the first verse. My amplifier blows on your world's higher, world sire, cuts like a barbed wire. Record play, I pull up on you every day. Fast forward, I move and I swing toward. Exit load, put your brain in right mode. Select and mix, the man will perfect and fix. Head slightly, bite me, copy, Xerox, cocks, hand blocks. You can't knock them out there. Upbeat lifting, shifting, persistent, intelligent kingpin, flipping astrology. As I roll with Prodigy. With diesel power.
Yeah, let's go.
Blows your mind drastically, fantastically. 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 Blows your mind drastically, fantastically.
All right, so something I forgot to mention earlier. Yeah, man, I meant to mention Kool Keith. All right, so
you know Kool Keith?
He was like really active in between. All right, so I say like in between like I'm 1988, 89-ish, all the way up until like probably like I'm 94, 95. But it's like a lot of hip hop artists during the time. I mean, like I'm shouting out his name all the time though, man, because it's like they looked up to his lyricism and everything though, you know, like I heard Pac talk about him. I heard, you know, Nas talk about him. I heard, you know, Biggie, I mean, DMX. I mean, like,
I can tell, dude.
like everybody talked about him, man, because it's like, this dude, you know, is like such a dope MC, like the way that he put his wordplay together and everything. And I like, you know, how Prodigy, like how they came up with the instrumental, you know, that kind of, I'm like it, like okay, like it's still like had like the essence of Prodigy, but you know I mean just like with the way that they were doing like the percussion styles and everything though, you know, like they let it fit in something, you know, that you would hear in 1990 and 1991.
100%, and that's
so
what
that's like really dope.
I thought was cool was because like I wasn't expecting to hear any like hip hop kind of like, especially like 90s hip hop, like jump in on one of the tracks, kind of like what Chase and Status does, like you were talking about when they put like Stormzy on the track and some of these other artists, right? Like they get them to come in and they turn it into something a little bit different. I think it's really cool, especially because it sounds like they work together because he's shouting out Prodigy and all this. Because I know like a lot of artists, they will take somebody else's hip hop music and then turn it into something else. Like they'll kind of like reverse it or mix it or like whatever, right? Like add it to make flavor. But like this is like, he came in spitting like dope bars like throughout the whole thing, and at first I thought I was like okay, this is dope, but like I had a feeling it was gonna be like just like a clip of it, right, and then it was gonna loop it, but no, he was on the whole thing, and that was super cool.
Yeah, man, that was like really freaking dope, man. Like I'm glad that they, you know, like let this whole thing like happen though, man, because like it was like such a dope collaboration, man. And it's just like they understood each other, man. Like they understood each other.
Well, it
you know
sounds
what I mean?
like that they're artistic enough between the two of them, or like between the like different sounds, right? Like they knew about each other, right? Which is wild in itself, right? Because like 90s, 80s hip hop was like the streets and like kind of like right, like they weren't doing a whole like, at least in my mind, they weren't like out here hanging out with artists like Prodigy, like I mean, they were coming up with like some
few, like it's like on very few, like where you'll see, you know, some of the artists, you know, kind of go across the pond, and this is like mainly it was like a lot of New York rappers that would do stuff like that. Though. Yeah, because like they're closer, you know, some of the slang terms, you know, like we're the same too and everything like that, man. But yeah, man, it was like really cool, like how they brought that together, and it's just like from like the couple tracks, you know, that I heard obviously from like Prodigy, I'm like thinking, hey, this could fit like straight in the Swordfish soundtrack. Movie, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, man, but it's just like still like they were able just to kind of, you know, meet, you know, Kool Keith kind of like in the middle, you know, Kool Keith like come in and just like write some explosive ass freaking bars, man.
When he didn't get like overpowered by the instrumental or the beat,
not at all,
like
man.
That.
It
Like,
was just like it just like fit. It just fit. Yeah. All right, y'all.
cool.
So we about to get into some old funky shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Funky.
Funk.
It's time to get funky.
Funky. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh my God, that's the funky shit.
Reminds me of my head. That's what we got. Mortal Kombat.
Oh my God, that's the funky shit.
Oh, that's so dope, bro. Damn. Yo, you remember? What's that movie that they remade? I can't think of it. Whatever. I'll skip that part. When this first came on, I was like, oh, like I don't know why. I don't know why, but I wanted to hear MF Doom on it. Like out of nowhere, like MF Doom. I was like, wait a minute. Like I could hear the same way like Cool Keith came in on the last one because MF Doom had those like unique like beat sounds, right? And he would add like those different like instrument like elements and like instrumentals and all this stuff like throughout like pop culture reference and all this kind of stuff. I could totally see like if he was still with us like coming in and putting down like a crazy verse that just like went through this whole thing. But this one was fun.
Yeah, man. Definitely was, man. And man, this is, I mean, dude, I mean, like when you come, I mean, like when you're listening to an album, you know, that's like really like focused on the beat, focused on the instrumental, man. I mean, like normally somebody going into it would be like, oh my God, like I listen to like 5 minutes of this, man. But it's just like when you get into it, it's just like, man, it ain't long enough, man.
It's gone.
It ain't long enough, man. It's just like, I want more, you know?
Because I felt like I was like part of like like you were talking about, like being like Swordfish. I was thinking
Yeah.
I was in a Mortal Kombat movie for like this whole one, right? I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
they got BuzzFam. You got to let me know. They got to have a track on one of the Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat movies. They
Yeah.
have to. There's no way. Like,
Yeah.
it's too similar.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, y'all. So we about to go ahead. We about to insert the other, side of the vinyl, though.
Yeah, side
so we
C.
about to.
Gotta-
Bus fan. Side C. Woo! Too early. We back. Let's go.
Sit down a little bit. Why not get scratched, bro?
This is. Dude, yo.
Bro.
Man.
That's scratching at the end?
You got, man, I just like think,
scratches
man.
like that?
Man, I bet, man, people are losing so many calories, man. I'm not they're like burning so much calories at a show like this. I mean, like, you could just imagine the madness, man.
100%.
Dude.
You ever watched the TV show Entourage?
Haven't watched it yet.
No? Oh, it's old. I think it was like about loosely based on Mark Wahlberg's life or whatever. But the intro song sounds similar to the way they do this on here, which like that show came out way after this. So like maybe they took some influence from it or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it's super cool. Just like I can hear so many other like genres of music and songs like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like they were able just to, like, I don't know. Yeah, with like all the other different genres out there, man. And she's like, everybody in the group is just like doing their part, man.
Yeah.
Like playing like each element, just bringing everything together. And it just sounds so dope, man.
It is super awesome. BuzzFam, you're gonna have to let us know like who went to one of their shows before and like how that actually was.
I remember seeing Firestarter live. It was either at the Grammys, they weren't at the Grammys, but like they showed them on stage performing in front of like a stadium full of people. And it's just like they were going crazy on stage. The crowd was going crazy, like with that song Firestarter. Yeah, man. I know the show has to,
That's
it had
gotta
to
be
be
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
But yo, all right, so we about to get into Mindfields, y'all.
It's gonna be explosive.
Explosive.
This is dangerous. I walk through minefields and watch your head rock.
Blade Runner. Yep.
This is dangerous. Open up your head, feel the shell shock. Shot. I walk through minefields. Shot. Shot.
I love that.
Yeah.
I walk through minefields and watch your head rock.
It kind of reminded me that part. You know, Pac-Man was like
Yeah.
but like sped up like times 10 or something. But the part I like from this one the most is that dun 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 like that like.
Man, there's like so many elements I love from this, man. Like that, you know, that, I mean, and then like, I mean, dude, that, but there was so dope, man. And then just like the different switch ups with these percussions were so freaking dope. Boom, you know, I mean, just every freaking, man, everything that they were doing with this,
We're
man.
like 6 songs into this now, right? And each one is so unique from the last. You know what I mean? Which is crazy because like the sound is so like polarizing, especially for that time. Like that you're able to like make multiple that all sound good.
This is just like so inspiring, man. And it's just like, dude, I mean, and it's just, I mean, it's just like groups like these, man, they, I don't know, like it's like they, you know, like create tools for
Everyone else.
like other producers, you know. I mean, because like I'm even like with me, man, I'm thinking about like different percussion styles that I could start using and stuff like that, man. And it's just like it's I mean, dude, it's
Well, that's what
just
I was saying.
amazing,
like,
man.
I hear like a bunch of like other things from like other artists, like oh wait, that sound like maybe they took that from Prodigy, or maybe they took this like element like this beat style or the way that they put this together.
Yeah, man. Like there's a few things that I'm hearing there that like I noticed from like groups like way back in the day. Like I'm talking about like 70s type groups, you know. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like I noticed like I mean there was like one group in particular though, you know, that had the song Just Begun. It just begun, you know, like it had, you know, just like those types of boom, you know, like it had, like, man, I just love how they're just able to, okay, we're gonna use this, we're gonna play this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. It's just dope, man. All right, so we about to get into, yeah. Hey, we're gonna be on our soapbox all day though, you know. So it's like I know that we just like I need to keep things moving. Hey, so we about to get into.
What is this?
Narayan.
Narayan? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. All right, y'all. It's about to be like 9 minutes of pleasure.
9 minutes.
Yep.
Take a little sip.
Let's go. Let's go.
new song.
I think so.
Yo, dude,
That was 9 minutes?
I don't know how. I don't know how because like that last part, like the drums on that last part and the bass, like it was so full of a sound, like the whole thing was just like taken over. But then you're like, wow, like what you were talking about, right? It was
like how
still
that
in
fade
there.
out.
Yeah, right. It was still in there, but the drums were so full and like that kick and like it was just hammering away. I'm like, man, this is like, I don't understand how they're able to like incorporate all that and like cram it in and still give each element like its own lane.
I know, man.
Because a lot of times when you get that many sounds together, they
Yeah.
sound muddy. They're kind of like
Yeah.
all mashed,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, no, this was like,
Yeah, man. I know, bro. Yeah. I'm just speechless. You know,
I got to understand why the Buzz family be lighting us up in the comments. But how do you not know this? How do you not know that? Do they not have this in America? Y'all got to wake up.
Look, y'all. Look. Hey, our sources are limited, I guess, apparently. So
Apparently.
Yeah.
Buzz fam, I tell you what, I wasn't doing at 10 years old listening to that. But I'm glad I'm listening to it
Yes.
today because it is super dope.
Yeah. So we about to get into the other side, like with the familiar jam.
Yeah.
You know, Firestarter. So
Fan
let's see y'all
favorite.
in a second. All right, y'all. Buzz fam.
We back.
Gotta start some fires up in here.
Little fire starter.
I'm a fire starter.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my favorite part. Let's switch it up. Buzz fam, drop a comment right now if you saw that live. Because I want to know what it was like. What was it
Man.
like to see that in
I-
97, 98,
I just
99
remember,
when they're on tour?
I just like remember seeing that like live on TV. I'm like, man, everybody in the crowd was just going crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, he's the Firestarter.
Man, dude, just like them percussions, man. Yo, and it's just like when it like took a certain shift, right? It kind of reminded me of a really dope jam, like a really dope collabo back in '91. All right, it was there was a rock band by the name of Anthrax, like you probably like
That
know
sounds
them.
familiar, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it was Public Enemy and Anthrax. Like they did a song called "Bring the Noise." All right. Now, like talk about like collaborations. Like that was a perfect, you know,
Yeah.
hip hop and rock collab. But I remember at the end, like when the song was about to go off, like the percussionist kind of like switched up, right? And then he started playing like some hip hop-ish type style percussions. And then Chuck D was all like, "Hit the drummer, go wicked," you know, and it was just like, and it just like kept on like boom, boom, cut,
Yeah.
and it was like so fucking dope, man. But anyway, it just like parts of that song just kind of like reminded me of that though, you know. But yeah, but hey, we about to get into Climbatize right now. Let's go ahead, let's go.
Ooh, yeah. Got this feeling on a summer day when you were gone. Yo, what?
This like so hard, man. This is hard.
That flea on the bass? convince that spleen.
My goodness.
Bro, that one might be my favorite.
My goodness.
It's got like some. I
don't know which one my favorite.
At this point, Buzz fam. You're gonna have to help me out. Who in like the electronic kind of scene came before Prodigy? Because I'm starting to feel like everything branched from this.
Yeah, man, and that's exactly like what I'm thinking, man. Like I think, listen, like the Prodigy tree was planted, and it's just like as it started growing, it's just like, hey, this style came, that style came from their tree.
Because they have every single element that you hear in like the different like the Animal song that came later, and like all the other big ones that I've heard, like in the electronica vibe, especially since we started the channel or whatever, right? Because we didn't really listen to this kind of music that much, like prior to. Mostly it was like hip hop, but like all the other ones we've heard, like when we were like the DEF CON and all that kind of stuff, tons of those elements are already in here. We're in here,
man.
right? Like
and it's just like
20 years before, 30 years before, like.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Dude, yeah, it is. You know what? And there's one thing that I wanted to ask y'all, all right? Look, all right, obviously, like, there's, like, a lot going on. Like, you have, like, all these different elements. You have, like, all of these different components to these songs. So, so obviously, like, this is a collective effort. So if y'all know, hey, y'all can just, like, put us on knowledge. Hey, yo, who's playing what?
Yeah.
Like, who's doing the drum programming?
I want to know who that bass player on this one is.
Who's like who's a bass? Like who's responsible like for all these other different entities and just like bits of elements. So I want to know that. I really do want to know that though, because like, damn, this is this is like the perfect marriage, man.
Well, I think I never really thought about it, but I think they have the perfect name. It's a bunch of prodigies making music.
Yeah, man. This album was a game changer. Yo, so we about to get Fuel My Fire. Like, this gonna be like the closeout right here, y'all.
The finale.
Yes. All right, y'all. Yep. So let's do this.
We had a Firestarter, and now we gotta keep that thing burning.
Gotta fuel that fire. My goodness.
Calm before the storm. One, two, three, four. Yeah. That breakdown.
I like that break. Pop, pop, pop.
Bro. People like the Buzz fam can feel my fire. This is crazy. How? Yo, I'm pretty sure that organ that he had in there was a Leslie because my best friend's dad, like growing up, he had a bunch of them. He always be playing.
I think I have that selection, and I'm going to start. I'm exploring that, now.
Sounds so good. That little breakdown with most of the sound that comes off of the drum keeps going like.
I mean,
it was so subtle, right?
Yeah.
It was like
man, but it was just it's just like that break.
Yeah.
And like when it happens, I'm not, dude.
It was crazy. Like
My
they did it a couple
goodness.
times. I'm like, oh
Yeah, man.
And he's just breaking it down. Like
this was like perfect, man. This is like a perfect album right here. This is this is like by far. I'm just saying. It's just like, you know what? And y'all could correct me, Casey, if we're wrong though, But yeah, like this gave birth to a lot of different music out there. I know, and especially like what's going on out there in the UK too. I know this gave birth to a lot of these different branches that is out there making some noise right now. Like Prodigy, yeah. Yo, man, they were smoking that good, or like sipping on some of that good stuff when they made.
They were the fat of the land back in the day. Like this is crazy.
This was insane. This was insane. And look, like this, like instant 10 for me, man.
Oh,
Instant.
easy.
Instant.
There's no, like when you have a 9-minute song and you don't even realize it's that long, like that's crazy.
See, and that's how 9-minute songs are supposed to be constructed. To where you still want more, to like where you still feel it's not enough.
Yep.
So yeah, this is amazing. And yo, Buzz fam, check this out. On YouTube, cut up version. All right, we can't get everything in there because it's gonna get blocked. So the Patreon's gonna have the full
uncut version
experience. All right.
If you're seeing this on the Patreon, appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Also, if you made it this far, drop like a fire emoji or something down in the comments, or your favorite Prodigy emoji or something that represents
like
Prodigy.
your favorite joint off of this. Hey, you know what? Hey, hey, like your top 3, all right? Because like obviously,
there's no picking one. There's no picking.
I don't even know what my favorite is right now. I still don't.
Originally, I was gonna say Diesel Power, but then all of a sudden I was like, funky shit. That shit was slapping.
I'm gonna have to listen to this again. I'm gonna have to listen to this album again just to determine
and then
what's my favorite.
This last one and the one before, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I got no favorites in this one. They all too good.
Yeah.
If y'all new here, welcome to the Buzz Fam. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss nothing.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm Prodigy forever.
Hey, let us know what other Prodigy albums we need to order.